Anyway, speaking of mystery, what's
Corpse
going
flower.
on? How is this happening with all these plant vines and evil, stinky flowers in those 2 rooms? Don't know, but you strongly suspect that the source, the answers, true meaning of it all might lie in the center of that cave. So, anyways, you guys are gonna head into K13. Since everything's already underwater, it's not like you can just get on a boat, as much as just enter the cave. As you enter the cave, you swim, and you swim, and you swim, and you swim, and you swim some more because about maybe half an hour has passed, and you're still swimming deeper and deeper into the cave. You know you're on the right way because the whole side of this cave system is just lined with great big roots, not vines, but roots. And you keep swimming, and you keep swimming, and you keep swimming some more. About another half hour has passed. Things are starting to get.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
It's getting a little dark. If it wasn't for the fact that you could just feel your way along the cave walls, you would think that you were going nowhere.
Hang on. I want to try something.
I also realized I forgot to roll for the Panther's health.
Oh, I think the Panther's going. How long does the Panther stay summoned for?
Until it dies or until the next dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
If I remember, I can. If I use prestidigitation, it can create light. Is that correct? I'm just reading through it.
You guys probably have torches, anyways.
We do, but
we also some of us also have dark vision.
That is true too.
Mm-hmm.
But like 3 of us probably don't have it.
Groc?
Nope.
Oh,
Barry
Groc
won't
doesn't
have it.
have it. Barry doesn't have it, and I guess you don't have it. Well, no, yeah, you're an elf. You have it.
I have it. It's Benedict that probably won't have it.
Actually, who knows? Because
Ghost might, because he had to approve of it.
Benedict, he's a dog. He mostly relies on his smell and his hearing. And Benedict is mostly doing his best right now just to protect Elizabeth. He's going to swim up ahead just a little bit, saying, this way, guys, a bit more. You guys have been swimming for about 2 miles now before the light starts coming back. Let me just shift you, shift you guys to the other map.
Huh. Apparently, a company in the Pokemon company made 151 different designs for dress shirts based off of the Kanto Pokemon.
Ooh.
Good for
I
them.
wonder what the one for Eevee looks like.
Brown.
I don't know. I just was looking something up real quick, and then I randomly saw this, and I'm like, okay. It's like showing me designs for like Pikachu, Kakuna, Jigglypuff, Magikarp. Just it's interesting. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all good. I'm shrinking everyone's tokens right now, anyways.
You're all good. Dynn will just get crushed by rocks.
Speaking of rocks, Geodude.
All right. You guys, it's been a good chunk of time. I didn't lock the tiles because I realized it was really not that helpful to do that on these sorts of maps. All right, so as I said, you guys had been swimming for about a good 2 miles at this point. Before eventually you make your way into this cave system. Let me reveal some areas because there is enough natural light in here that would show. Oh, sorry, I guess I missed you. Did not mean to skip over your character.
It's fine, I'll just leave then. Just leave with that. Groc just walks out and leaves all the glass cannons.
Boy, guys, you're nothing without me. All right. This area, from what you can see in like the one particularly lit up area, the ceilings look to be about 15 feet high. Each canal, as you've entered into this cave system with tiled floors, what? Each canal area seems to have only about a maximum depth of about 5 feet. There is light, believe it or not, in this cave, and you guys can see that there are actually torches just flickering away in a couple spots.
Convenient.
Dimly, you can see. Oh, sorry. Dimly, you can see certain areas where light is shining up ahead. You could probably see. These are not ominous lights. They're green, but I don't know. They should just be normal. It doesn't specify anything being ominous. Just for flavor, if you guys want to roll an Arcana check, this is a fluff roll.
Is
There's
just
no penalty.
anyone or only the people that are proficient?
Anyone. This is a non.
Nope.
Nope.
Pride, you're the best when it comes to this. Oh, actually, let me roll. No, I'm gonna skip for Benedict. Barry beat you once again. Barry.
Why do we have pride
I
again?
don't know why Shandri is good at rolling fluff things.
Well, to be fair, Pride is still best at Arcana. So
Yeah.
But Shandri's just better at you than everything, it just seems.
Yeah.
Pride's about to say, well, I would say that these, and he has a finger up.
Shandri would keep her information to herself, I think, at this case, because she's a little distracted by being underground, and it's not comfortable down here, and she can't see.
You could tell, okay, at least Pride can tell, because 11's not too bad. These are magical torches. And that the magic in particular that you'd be able to detect this is called the continual flame spell. And you know, you can actually even touch this because it's not actual fire. It's just magic fire that lights things up.
no.
You know, we should grab some of these on our way out, or just take one and bring it with us through the cave.
But it's
So
also a
those of you-
spell to turn it on and turn it off.
So
Imagine a flashlight
yeah.
that you just leave on at all times, and you just shove it into your pocket or into your backpack, and then when you pull it out, it's already lit. Not that I'm saying don't do that if it's not going to actually do anything. You guys are in C1. Lake Landing. Firelight shines from a large cavern ahead. The stream opens into a large underground lake. To the right, a crumbling stone quay, or quay, or K, I say quay, leads to a tunnel heading northeast. A 10-foot skiff is moored. I guess I'll open that up. Northeast, might be the west. A 10-foot skiff is moored to the quay, and a torch burns in a bronze sconce by the tunnel mouth. Beside the quay, a 20-foot wide canal leads north from the large lake. The lake stretches westward into darkness. I guess I will reveal this area. I'm going to cut the lighting out about there, because it says it gets into darkness. The passage opens. The passage opens into a large dark cavern filled by a subterranean lake. Blah 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 blah. I already read this. All right. I will be nice and I'll ask you guys to give me a perception check while you guys are here.
Okay. Is this
All right.
based off sight or is it just normal perception?
This is based off sound.
17.
17.
You hear, you guys all pass this one, or at least those that need to. You guys can hear talking. You can hear at least 5 separate voices coming from just a bit above you.
With my role, am I able to distinguish what language they're speaking?
They are speaking Aquan, the same language you guys are speaking.
Okay.
Although from where you guys are, you don't see them. But you definitely are hearing the sounds of at least 6 people. 5 people, I mean to say, sorry.
Hmm.
But yeah, as I said, as you're coming in, you can absolutely see that there are the roots have made their way through this tunnel, and they're just everywhere. Like these walls are just absolutely covered in roots everywhere. But they all kind of seem to be generally heading north.
What direction was the talking coming from?
The talking was also coming from the north.
Okay.
With the tiles and everything, this place kind of looks like some kind of weird office building.
Well, the green, you're all underwater. Like this is a lake and stuff like that. So the green
Oh.
isn't floor as much as water.
Oh no, yeah, okay. It can't, yeah, because like the tile, like because the squares, it kind of looks like a tile floor. I thought it was like it kind of looks like a special kind of like hallway thing instead of a tunnel. It's kind of interesting.
A hallway at a hospital.
Yeah, that works. That's actually a good one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna read something else because I'm gonna say you guys are close enough to number C or number 3.
Number
Number
three.
C.
C.
I
Well, this
cheat.
is
You're
section
fine. I'm
C3.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
I choose-
underground lake is dark, still, and cold. To the west, no, I'm not reading that because I said it's dark. You'd have to enter more, and I'll tell you more. This can do whatever you want to do.
I will roll a investigation check. Just to look around me as I am trying to be hyper vigilant because it is dark.
You can see a torch specifically right about here. If you were to go up, you can hear some voices. They seem to be having a conversation that doesn't sound too pleasant. It's not like they're casually discussing what they had for dinner. They seem to be quite upset. Everything to the west is still a bit dark. The only reason why you can see up to number 2 is because of that torch right about there, right about here. That's somewhat illuminating the darkness.
Quick question:
Yeah.
Would my dark vision, if I used a telescope, would I be able to see farther?
Yes.
Then can I do that? Because I still have my telescope.
Yeah. I will let you do that. You
Okay,
gotta
then I'm just
move into range, though.
Yeah, I was gonna move up like over here so I could like look this way with the telescope.
Which way are you looking? To the west? Yeah, okay. You can see moving out about a good about 38 feet, 39 feet. There is another shore way off to the left, where a bunch of boat pulled up onto the shore.
Can that be? Will that be revealed on the map? Or
Yeah, I was just doing that.
okay, sorry, I wasn't sure, but I didn't know that. So I just see the boats, or do I see any people too? I didn't hear that. I didn't know if you said that.
I don't. There are no people. Nope.
Just the boats. Okay.
3. Nope. One second. I was reading the wrong section for a second. And it's like statue. There's no statue. What? All right. 19.
Statue, stat me.
Okay. The ceiling in this chamber is 20 feet high, and a 10-foot high loft covers the west half of this room. Piles of crumbling brick in the middle of this floor mark spots where ovens once stood. 19. What the fuck? Oh, that was 18. Derp. There's a kitchen somewhere in here.
There's a kitchen.
19. Sorry. This natural cavern widens and descends towards a pebble-covered lakeshore. Several rotten boats are drawn up on the shore. To the east, a large subterranean lake. Yes, you're in the lake. Yeah. So you can see a couple rotten boats up on the shore over there.
All right. then I guess I might as well. I also want to look up north too.
Cool. As you look up north, you can see a bridge. I'm going to reveal it.
Okay.
I'll read 6 before I continue reading up. Victory Bridge. The stairs on each side of the canal climb 10 feet from the quays, so the bridge is 15 feet above water level. A stone bridge spans the canal in a single elegant arch. Steps on each side climb up to the bridge. The bridge has a low stone balustrade, and its weathered sides are covered with images of dwarven battles. A single torch burns at the apex of the bridge. Yeah, right there. You can see. I'm gonna give this one to you. You can see that this place looks particularly old, particularly ancient. Even with like the really faded carvings of the dwarves on the bridge, they look rather faded, as if the water had started to erode this. For fun, roll me a history check. I know you're a
Me
chef.
or-
Yeah, you're the one seeing this.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be me on that one. Making sure history.
Oh, very
16.
good.
Alright.
In your times, you have known, especially before when you were in the place of the Whispering Stones, back in Red Larch, you know that
Yeah.
there are old dwarven temples absolutely everywhere in the Desserin Valley. You know that they're also old and ancient, and you think you might have stumbled into one of the old dwarven temples.
I will relay all this information to the party.
And what is your you got 60 feet of dark sight, right? Dark vision?
Let me double check just because it's been a while since I've actually had to check my dark vision. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh lord, you can see all the way. Oh wait, each grid is 10 feet, like
Yeah.
normal.
Just gotta find my kobold stats.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, I
just use the
guess-
stats from D&D Beyond. That helps.
Ghost, while we're
Yep,
waiting,
60 feet.
Yeah.
with the leather suits of armor that I got from the armory, what's the AC on them, please?
Of leather armor?
Yes.
Oh, garbage.
Garbage. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely garbage.
Hmm.
It's like not
So-
even good to studded leather and all that stuff.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, what is your dark vision? 60 feet?
Yep.
All right, each grid is that's the wrong button.
Why did turn orders show up? Oh,
I
there we
clicked
go.
the wrong button. I meant to click so 60 feet. So there's 60 feet, so you can see the bridge, but your telescope will let you see a bit further. So that was.
Cool.
I will give you all the way to the end.
So, like, what? I get, like, double sight because of my telescope?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess would the same happen with this, with the west side, too? Because,
Yeah, sure, I'll be nice. I know that's not how dark vision works. Once you get past 30 feet, it's just darkness, but I'm being nice.
sorry, I didn't know if that would...
Once you look to the west, you can see that there's a gate.
All right, then I will relay all this information to the party. And I guess if anything else, can I see what's over in this area at all?
You,
'Cause
yeah, I will let you see that. You don't need a telescope to see.
Yeah. It was
From
like,
the angle
'cause
you're
I'm
at,
facing
it goes about there. That's your angle without you moving.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Then yeah, I'm just telling the party. There's a couple different directions we can go. There's some rotting boats over to the west of us. To the north, there is a bridge and a much larger, and a much longer stream of a river going down this way. Going
Oh, sorry, go.
and and then there's this other. Then there's like also a path right next to us as well that we can take.
The voices you hear are coming from the northeast.
Northeast. So yeah, this right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The voices are coming from this smaller path to the northeast of us.
I asked Dynn if there's like a door at this area here.
Yeah, there's a gate.
Yeah, there's the boats end up in at a bit of a shore, and it leads into a small hallway with a gate.
What type of gate exactly?
I will tell you. Had that finger on that page seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess if you tell me, I'll just relay it to them. So
This crudely built iron gate that looks like it's a new addition compared to this ancient dungeon blocks the way. A heavy chain and padlock secure the gate.
the gate looks like as if it was recently built compared to everything else in this large chamber.
Okay.
That might be some kind of clue we can use to find something with the flowers. What is that?
What is what?
I just saw Ro do something.
Yeah, I just figured out how to do it. Character movement.
Hmm?
Like, allow you to chart out your own movement and then do this.
Ah, neat. Probably an option for that.
Yeah, just right click once you're dragging your token.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But okay, so
Yeah.
are you really going to test this with my character?
Sure.
If only he had moved the entire way.
I think that's his limit.
Anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah. I sort of quickly asked everyone if they, from the stuff we got from the armory, I asked them if they want any of it. Like, I got like 20 spears, 10 short swords, 5 scimitars, 5 light crossbows, and basically enough, and 8 shields and enough ammo for both.
Shields will add 2 AC to your armor, but they need to be held in another hand, and you can only use it if you are proficient in it.
Yeah.
And me a
I guess
light
I-
crossbow.
I guess I could take well, no. Well,
You have your
actually,
frying
can I still
pan.
have can I still have a shield with my frying pan?
No, your frying pan is your shield.
All right.
I'm giving you 2 AC because you're using a frying pan.
Oh yeah, that's like the thing that it kind of comes with because of my chef abilities. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you can have a shield, but your frying pan is a shield.
Wait,
so
didn't Pride already have some form of crossbow?
No.
Okay, well, I'll give Pride one, and I give him. I'll give him like 50 crossbow bolts. So 350. I give Groc the 200 arrows.
Cool.
Nah, I don't need anything then.
Shandri.
Barry?
Maybe she left to walk the dog.
Yeah.
it's all good. All right. You're asking about leather armor?
Yeah, you said it was garbage to you.
Yeah, it is. Leather armor is only 11 plus your dexterity modifier. And if you were to buy it brand new, it would only cost you 10 gold. So to sell it, you'd probably get 2.
Yeah, I'll just leave it as is right now. I won't wear it or anything.
Alright. Pride will move to take this torch off the wall and give it to the visually impaired members of our party.
Pride feels daring enough to show everybody, look, it's just continual flame, and you literally put your hand over the fire. In fact, you
No,
even
Pride
open your
literally-
mouth, swallows it.
Yeah. Yeah, Pride literally just opens his mouth, puts it around it, then pulls it out and shows that it's still just a flame. Then
Oh,
again, with him doing that, it could be him being an asshole. because he has fire resistance.
Pride
Mhm.
starts giving the torch a blowjob.
No, I'm not Scanlan or Panic, especially not Panic.
You just see Norfinas just shake his head. Well, I guess there goes that idea of using magic fire to burn the roots.
Well, I still do have some of my own magic fire, that's for sure.
Here, I will read continual flame. To even ignite one of these things costs rupee dust worth 50 gold, which the spell consumes. All right. Duration until dispelled, so forever essentially. A flame, equivalent in brightness to a torch, springs forth from an object that you touch. The effect looks like a regular flame, but it casts no heat and doesn't use oxygen. Continual flame can be covered or hidden, but not smothered or quenched. So yes, it's fire that doesn't burn.
And Pride will basically just hand that off to Benedict or Groc.
Or Shandri.
Benedict sees you offering him a stick, and he hands it back to you. Throw it. Just throw it.
Pride's just gonna give it like a light toss up.
Gosh.
Like straight up in the air, then back down to your hand.
No, like up towards like Benedict, like above his head.
Benedict tries to catch it with his mouth. Despite all acts, he is still very much a dog.
So, question. My Wakazashi deals radiant damage now.
Yeah.
Could I use it as a torch?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Radiant isn't fire, it is holy.
Yeah,
I mean, I was
It's
basically
light.
saying, like, does it glow in the dark?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just got ancient runes on there.
Yeah.
Sure, the runes might glow, but not enough
Yeah.
to see anything.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah. So, do we know what we're doing? Or where to look first?
Got all kinds of directions to go to.
19, or the shore over there seems like a good area to start.
Sorry, my head.
I say leave 19. I say we can go over and look at the boats, but I say going any further should be hold
Actually-
off because that has the lock on it, and that means they will have to use a key to get past it, to get through there. You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? We should probably try and get rid of the source of the plant first because
Yeah.
kind of
it's-
on a time limit, actually.
Plus, we
I mean-
wasted an hour getting here.
Honestly, just getting rid of the plant, it's not like it'll just honestly, like if it just withers away and dies, it's not like it'll change this place. We can investigate further.
And besides, even if it does go off, we'll be safe from the fallout for a short bit anyway.
But not anyone else in the area.
Well, it hasn't bloomed yet, so there's not going to be any fallout.
Yeah, we should just take care of this thing before it blooms. Nip it in the bud, they say.
I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna do stealth.
Okay. Roll stealth.
20.
Very good.
Always going good on stealth.
I'm gonna move up to the corner and just peek around.
As you get to the corner, no traps, don't worry. As you get to the corner, you actually hear quite a lot of yelling and screaming of panic and fear and pain.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Panic Grimtongue.
The screaming seems to have been right around the corner, but now seems to be getting farther and farther away, getting fainter and fainter before it just stops altogether. I will also reveal Samaria.
Reveal Sumeria.
I'm trying to
Sorry.
reveal.
Sorry, that was a Dongo joke.
As you look around the corner, are you gonna look around the corner?
Yes.
Okay. As you look around the corner, you can see blood floating in the water, but you don't see anybody. Also, the
Okay.
talking has stopped.
Wonderful.
Rolling investigation.
Roll insight.
Oh, whoops.
Unless you want to keep that, roll insight anyways.
Yep, sure. Yeah.
There we go. Even better.
Okay.
You can pretty much surmise that considering what you guys just experienced up above, with all the other cultists being ravished and destroyed from all the vines, that these guys that were also down here pretty much met a very similar, disgusting end.
Botany-based fate.
Yeah,
Well,
I was trying to think of a good pun.
I go back and tell them, yeah, the plants are active down here too.
They weren't able to get to the root of the problem.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not, but go on.
The stamened, if you will.
Well, I guess you could say, well, now they're a part of the root of the problem.
You just used the same joke I did, and it just...
I know, but I used it in a slightly different manner.
If you guys want my opinion, you guys need to branch out.
Shandri, did you want anything from the armory?
Okay, first I'm going to have the joke by saying we need to leave this joke alone, and then we'll continue.
Okay.
Hold on, I have something from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh god.
Okay.
Maybe.
Anyway, so Shandri, from the armory, I got 20 spears, 10 short swords, 5 scimitars, 4 light crossbows, and since you're a bard, I don't think you use shields, so did you want anything from there?
Not really. I keep myself pretty light with the weapons.
Alright. Okay.
Good old
Trailer
Ricky.
Park Boys.
I also
Okay.
I also tell them maybe we should just keep together right now because yeah, there's a pool of blood here.
Yeah.
Like
Splitting
someone
up in
spilt
this
all the
situation.
spaghetti.
Splitting up in this situation would not be that great.
I was
Especially because it
joking.
makes us easier for the pickings.
Yeah. Maybe I should scout ahead a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to.
Hold on. I will cast invisibility on you, just in case.
Okay.
Better to be safe rather than fucking sorry.
Actually, what was it? So I move up to the door. What does
Okay.
the door look like here? Please.
An iron hasp and pin arrangement secures the door to this room. The lock can't be reached from inside, but is easy to undo from the corridor. Meaning this door is locked, but not with a key. It has, like a bolt and latch, which is really just a stick in a hole that which you can unplug from here. It's locked, but you literally just gotta pick up a stick to unlock it.
So it's kind of like a fence gate that doesn't like you just can go from the you just put your arm around and just flips like. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Think
latch.
a hasp and pin. Basically, you know how like you get like a padlock and you got like the ring of the lock that goes through there.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like a ring, it's literally just a stick, but a conical stick where it tapers off, and the wider part is what just prevents it from just dropping straight through.
Okay.
I'm saying it's locked, but it's literally just a stick. It's not locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! I just finished filing my taxes, boys.
Yay! Still haven't gotten my T4 yet.
So
It's did you want to check if it's trapped? Just want to unlock it? You want to
yeah,
open it
I'll
up?
check to see if it's trapped.
It's not trapped.
Okay.
You can roll. I don't want to make you roll, but it's not trapped. It's not trapped.
Okay. I open it then. Oh wait, actually, do I hear anyone on the on the inside? Or hear
Nope.
anything?
Nope.
Okay. I open
You
it.
open it up. I will reveal the room. This room evidently serves as a prison, or at least it did. A half dozen straw pallets covered the threadbare blankets, and a half dozen straw pallets covered by threadbare blankets are spread out on the floor. A cask of water leans against one wall. A dark, slit-like window looks out to the west. You can surmise that if you needed to, this would be a good place to retreat to and set up base camp.
Okay.
You can safely lock the door. You have an arrow slit looking out for any kind of intruders that might come along the water. There's water to drink.
I'm going to do a quick investigation around the room if there's anything hidden, you know, if that's okay.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Okay.
How would a bucket of water work underwater?
I'm going to say it's more like a water skin.
Okay.
A water keg skin.
Yeah.
All right, I
like
call
the
everyone
sink.
over into the
It's
room.
like the sinks in SpongeBob. It just raises more questions.
Yeah, Barry, you might want to move your character over with us too.
They've established that room number 5 is a safe haven, that they can lock the door, they can set up base camp, they can
Yep.
sleep in this room if need be.
Oh yeah, Benedict also has a magic torch, so now you two can
3.
at least see somewhat.
3.
Well,
There's
yeah.
3. There's 3 of us without dark vision.
I'm just that thing like the safe rooms in Persona 5 now for all, well, with us 6 in them.
What's your guys' health like or spell slots? You guys need to rest up, take a long rest, short rest?
Bride's only lost one spell slot. You can guess what spell he cast with it.
I only cast one spell and that was shield, and that was when
I
was
haven't lost any
retrieving
health
it.
either, so
Before we rest, I am going to break out an alchemist kit. And I'm going to make potions. Because I have healing elixir a la the... Hold on. Make sure I actually have healing elixir. Because it's not on my spell sheet, but it should be.
I was
I
gonna
guess
say,
I could make.
Did
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say like
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have it. Forget it. I forgot I picked Spell Sniper instead of the other thing.
Mhm.
We're fine. Go on.
I was gonna say like, do we really need to rest up? Because if we do a long rest, because that's the only way to get spell slots back, we're gonna be increasing. We're gonna have less time to try and destroy the flower, you know.
That's fine. But real quick, what time is it right now, Ghost, in the game?
I'm gonna say it's coming close to maybe 11 at night. I don't remember what time it was in the last session when you finally made your way to Riverguard Keep, but I'm gonna say you guys are pretty slow in going these 2 miles in the tunnel to get here.
All right, then I'm just gonna say that we should at least have a small rest because didn't Pride get hit by the cult leader and stuff, and I could just make us some food or something because I kind of lost all the food I had before when they took everything away from me. So,
You got all your stuff back though.
well, yeah, but I mean, okay, Ghost, did they throw away the food I had?
If you did.
I'm pretty sure Jolly Jaw would have eaten it.
Exactly.
Except for Pride's, because
That was in his
upon
bag.
meeting him, Pride spit in his face.
So, like, if anything, the only people who will have food with them would Pride if I gave them any food. If I gave them any food at the time.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna retract that because if you would have put your food in your handy haversack, he would have had to have known it was there for him to even
Yeah,
retrieve
that's
it.
what I was about to
Oh,
say.
okay, got it. So then, yeah, I should have my food. Never mind, it's fine.
The only ones that won't have food is Shandri and Benedict.
Then, I guess I'll give them my foods then. Here, Benedict can have a rock lobster, and Chandri can have an orange cake. I'll be fine with some potions I have.
Well, at least you didn't make a cupcake, so I would have had to light this place on fire.
Oh, I always have the cupcake with me.
Oh, don't worry, this place will be on fire soon enough. All right, so should we
If
head
anything,
out?
Sorry. If anything, I'm hoping we can destroy this. I can destroy this flower with a cupcake.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna go ahead and scout out a bit more. So
Oh yeah, Norf is still invisible.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's concentration up to an hour.
So I peek around this corner. Ghost.
There is nothing. Oh, do you see the door that's right there?
Yes.
Barely.
Okay. There's a door there. And as you look around the corner, do you have dark vision?
I do. 60 feet.
60 feet. Here we go. I will let you see all the way to that wall right there.
Okay. So you said there's a door here. Is it similar to the one?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a door there.
Do I hear anything?
Yes. Well, roll. Yeah. You can hear what sounds to be crying. Big, deep, manly crying. So this doesn't sound like some child or a woman. This sounds like great big burly man crying.
Is he just like bawling his eyes out sort of thing where it's basically you can't understand what he's saying, or is he actually saying something?
I'm gonna say with that 17 that you can hear that. It's not so much that he's bawling, but you kind of get the impression that this person is rather scared. That roll me another insight. I know you rolled insight before, but roll me another insight. Oh wait, Dongo rolled the insight. I'll give it to you anyways. Dongo told you about how you guys could all hear the voices from the other room, talking quite angrily, then followed by all the screaming. If you heard the screaming, chances are the person that's in this room also heard the screaming, and they're just terrified.
Okay, well, seeing how I'm still invisible, I'm gonna open this door.
You hear the guy who's screaming suddenly just stop, and it's like really hurried breathing, and as you open the door, there is light in the room.
Yep.
I will just reveal the whole room. And you can see a figure kind of hiding behind this door. He's just kind of huddled back there. He's not a person per se, as much as a cultist. You know, all blue and covered in barnacles. And he's just kind of like peeking out from behind behind the bed, just breathing really quickly. He's under the very strong impression that whatever took his companions away is now coming for him next. But he doesn't see you because you're invisible. And your stealth from before was pretty good.
Okay.
I will read to you at least what else you see in the room. Barracks. This old chamber has been furnished with 6 plain wooden bunks and sacks of provisions. Stone doors exit to the south and to the west. Currently, you only see one Reaver hiding behind the bed.
Okay. By using Mage Hand, I'm gonna get myself the immovable rod that's in my bag and because I'm holding it,
Yeah.
it's invisible.
Okay.
And
Well, the mage hand's invisible, but does that make whatever you're holding invisible, or does it just make that floating in the air magically by a ghost hand?
I have it here somewhere. Uncanny dodge. Because I got the Legerdemain's Mage Hand because I'm an arcane rogue. So
I remember that part, that the mage hand's invisible. I just couldn't remember if it was established that whatever the hand is holding is invisible, or if it's just floating in midair like it's a ghost manipulating it.
I'll have to look this up.
Sometime later.
Ghost.
Interesting. Yes.
I did read somewhere that it was because this is like an advanced form of Mage Hand, because you can learn it as a cantrip in other classes, but because it's Arcane Trickster, I do think from what I read, I do think it can be invisible provided that it can fit into the hand. So if it closes around it, then... But I think it's up to DM, mostly.
I would say that the immovable rod is bigger than the size of a hand. I think it's mostly like for like a key or a little potion.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna allow this anyways.
Okay. Okay. So the immovable rod is currently invisible because of Mage Hand.
Okay.
And where is the Reaver's hands?
The Reaver's hands are probably, they're by the bed, but they're not like, one on top of the other. They're probably just, either side of his head. He's trying to crouch down as best he can. So they're about putting my hands next to my head, 2 feet apart.
Okay.
Wish we had a camera on that. I'm sure you looked ridiculous doing that.
Trying to think of something.
You can see at some point this guy was probably asleep because he's not exactly dressed in armor. The beds are a bit tussled. Like these beds are not made in any way.
Right. Actually, I want to... You know what? Let's just go this by ear. I am going to... With Mage Hand, I'm going to shove the immovable rod into his neck and push him back against the wall and activate it.
That would take a pretty good strength check. Mage Hand doesn't have that much strength. It only has about 10 pounds of strength.
Okay, what if I also...
That would also break your invisibility as well.
That'd be an action. He'd see you.
Okay,
More specifically, it would be attack
would it be
action. You would be doing something threatening to another person.
You want to know my opinion of the whole situation?
Actually, no. Technically, the invisibility wore off as soon as you cast Mage Hand as well. Mage Hand is still a spell.
It's a
Not
cantrip,
concentration, though. Oh, wait, is Mage Hand concentration? No, wait, it's your concentration.
It's Pride's concentration,
It's my
not mine.
concentration.
Well, if you're saying that he can see you, I'm gonna make a roll to see if he can see you. That's a 12. Just roll me a stealth to see how well you're hiding behind this doorway.
Okay.
Yeah,
25.
you are one with the fucking darkness.
Okay, well...
But yeah, do you want my opinion of the whole situation?
Sure.
Leave him alone.
Let's be honest. He's the suicidal Marine from Halo.
Yeah, he's not armored. He's hiding behind a bed, basically in underwear, in long johns.
I was mainly going to interrogate him.
Oh, you could probably... you could probably just run in there and scare the living bejesus out of him, and he'll answer all kinds of questions as is right now. He's terrified.
So basically, same thing with that one dude, Barragoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna intimidate him and scare the shit out of him.
Did the water just get warm again?
Yeah, you guys, as far away as you are very easily able to detect how much warmer the water got from this guy.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
So I'm going to
But not before
intimidate
somebody
him.
gets into Pride's mouth.
Short of a natural 1. Anything above a 5. Oh, anything above a 5.
Fucking yes. You really had to pull that one out of your ass.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so you burst into the room. The guy's behind the bed, and he lets out a scream, and it's like, "Ah! Don't kill me! The plants have already killed everyone else.
Except for you.
Yeah, I was asleep behind these doors. Those guys were yelling. It wasn't very hard to figure out how they got picked off.
Where did these plants come from?
Uh, if I had to guess, they came from the altar.
What altar?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a name.
Oh, okay.
The altar
Gar.
of...
Gar was at the altar. He was making some sort of sacrifice to old Hydra. He said that this was a summoning from old Hydra, and instead they sent a deity instead.
So this was a wrong call situation?
This is more of an emissary situation. This is more of an emissary situation. He's saying that he was worshiping that Gar Shatterkeel was praising and worshiping Ol Hydra,
Mm-hmm.
and then suddenly, with a great big flash of light and crack and boom, from the portal started spilling out all these vines and tentacles, amongst other things.
Okay, who's this Gar?
He explains that he is their leader.
Leader as in, like...
Leader of this sect of water cultists.
Wait, I thought Jolliver was the leader here.
No, he was just a captain.
No.
There are many people above Jolliver. Jolliver wasn't even that high on the list. There is also Tuna Man, Morbioth, yeah, there's still Tuna Man and Morbioth as well.
Are they here?
Yes. But Gar Shatterkeel is the boss.
What did they sacrifice?
They were making all kinds of offerings to Ol Hydra, who is the princess of eternal or evil water.
Yeah.
And they were sacrificing, but the people, their people. But not all of them stayed dead. Some actually came back as zombies, ghouls, and wraiths. He goes on to ask, "Did you guys meet up with the wraiths down south?"
No.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you did. You did not meet up with the ghouls.
Well,
We met up with the ghouls,
We met up with
but
the
not
zombies.
The wraiths.
Well, ghouls,
Ghouls.
zombies, wraiths.
Yeah.
Okay, not wraith. I take back
There's
wraith.
a
Wraiths are-
difference between wraiths and
Yeah,
ghouls.
I caught myself. Wraiths are ghosts. I don't know why I was saying wraiths.
Pride was a wraith for a short time.
Yeah, there are no wraiths. I
Okay.
don't know what. Didn't mean to say that. But he's going on to say about the zombies and the ghouls
Okay. Then yes, we did run into zombies and ghouls.
down in the southern chamber.
Out of the southern chamber.
Stay away from the southern chamber. Then that's where we started the offerings.
Oh, great. Did you sacrifice anyone from the Neurobar delegation?
Not that I know of. I didn't ask. I'm just a low-ranking soldier. I just did as I was told. If you want, you can incite him.
Sure.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth, even though I'm giving you this information.
I'm gonna be suspicious, but yeah. Is there
He
any?
goes on to say, he was just following orders. He is not that high up in the ranks. Like he is only a reaver, a crushing wave reaver. They are like the low rank soldiers.
Okay. Um, would I be able to cast message from here to contact someone?
You could probably fucking yell, but message might be smarter considering he was going on to say that it's no wonder that the other guys who were yelling were picked off from the vines.
Yep. I message Groc and tell him to bring everyone else out here where I am, please.
I will lead everyone out.
Yeah, that reminds me. Ghost, how much did the pinch of healing herbs heal by?
I think it was like
It was an overtime thing, but I
2.
Yeah,
don't.
I've completely forgotten. You guys were supposed to write down these sorts of things.
I think it was 2 per turn because it healed 10.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
I'll just take one and just heal for 10 then.
Basically, it's treated as chewing tobacco. You just kind of tuck it into your bottom right cheek and you just kind of suck on it.
Hmm.
Yes, I gave you magical chaw.
Okay, so once everyone gets to where I am, I just explain everything.
The guy goes on to say, stay away from the southern chamber because that's where many of the corpses were left and many of the other corpses came back.
Is that this location here?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well. Yeah. we
Pride,
should probably
just for
avoid
fun, roll an insight or a history or intelligence. History, insight, or intelligence.
that. History, insight, or intelligence. Let me see. I'll go with insight because it's highest.
You remember fighting other ghouls before coming here.
Could be more, could not be more.
That's all the roll is for, just to make you remember that you encountered some before even entering into the tunnels.
Oh, you mean the ones that were pawing it or ignoring Pride while he was chained up?
They were on the way to you. 2 miles is a long fucking way for zombies. You got a natural 20. That's how you're able to hear them.
Plus they were fed
Oh, wow.
too. Okay. So what are we gonna do about this guy?
Leave him. Honestly, he's no threat to anyone. If I insulted him, his head would probably explode.
Probably. Let me just look up his stats. Not that I'm going to make you fight him, but I'm just looking up his stats for fun.
We could loot the room.
Nothing in the room.
Nothing.
There's some rations. This guy might be able to put up a fight. But he's severely outnumbered, including your panther. He is severely outnumbered.
The Panther itself could take him on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy only has an AC of 14, but I said he's not even wearing armor right now, so I would
Or
drop his
weapons.
AC down to like
10
10.
plus his wisdom.
no dexterity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
So
that
12.
wisdom one.
Well, he's even got a shield, so without the shield, his AC would drop down to 12. And then with no armor, yeah, it's at least 10. Anyways, he only has like 22 hit points.
Alright, let's just head on.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's blankets and pillows. This is room 7. I think I said there was like rations in here if you wanted.
The fuck are we gonna do with rations?
Give the rations to Dynn. Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sacks of provisions. So there's food if you wanted.
Might as well collect it.
Yeah, I can make use of it.
It's mostly like jerky and bread and cheese and stuff like that. Hardtack. Stuff that wouldn't spoil so quick.
Mhm.
Especially also being underwater.
Alright, so are we heading on?
Yeah, we just gotta watch out for those 3 cultists. Apparently the leader of the sect's down here.
Oh, fun. Well, either he's dead or he's probably the cause of this.
I would like to assume that, but since he was the one that opened the portal, but who knows?
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, besides, we'll be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 2
Just
pods with 1 sandstone.
whomever wants to roll a nature check, and I'll basically give you some insight. Whoever gets above a 12.
Okay.
Barry. That's a nature check.
Oh, I got an 18. Oh. Wait.
Well, Norfinas
that
will be able to
survival.
figure this out anyways.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
I got 20.
Nice. So you guys kind of know that, plants survive off water. And so if you were to give a plant evil water, old Hydra's the princess of evil water, chances are you'd get a fucking evil plant. And this guy was worshiping old Hydra, the princess of evil water. And so it's kind of an easy guess to figure where this evil plant came from. That's all
Yeah, I
wanted to
thought
say.
most plants wouldn't even be capable of understanding the concepts of good and evil.
Quick question: Does this plant know how to change our saves and load states?
Oh my god.
No,
an
but it is a
Undertale.
power plant.
I got that joke, but what was
Is
the
it-
fuck was your joke?
Undertale.
Undertale.
Oh.
flower.
Alright, if we're going this route, is it a thirsty flower?
Oh, this is a bloodthirsty flower.
Does a 25 hit at Dynn's AC?
Yes, it does.
Well, this is out of game, so
Oh,
it's not
you
like
rolled a
dash.
19. Isn't that a critical? Do you have that feat?
No, that's a champion fighter,
Oh, so much regret right now.
not a samurai.
Am I actually
Oh
taking
well,
damage? or
let's
is this a
see
joke?
how much. Let's see how much.
Out of
Okay.
Anyway.
out of curiosity.
I rolled higher.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll the d4, see if he stuns. Is that
Yep.
And
stun?
he's done.
Oh my god.
All right. Jokes aside.
Yeah, jokes
let's
aside.
continue
Thank
the
you.
Fuck on.
So,
All right, jokes aside, you guys can see there's another path right here. And then there's the bridge path. The only reason why I stopped right here is because that was 60 feet.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know. Because of dark vision.
So shall we cross the bridge?
I think we should go further ahead, like in this direction. Who knows what we could find? Because I'm
Okay.
Actually, we should we ask the guy directions?
Yeah,
Or did he?
he'll
already-
probably tell you directions.
Chandri
Hold
would
on.
suggest perhaps
Bride's gonna
a
open
map.
the door. What way to the main altar?
The main altar is all the way to the north. We are currently northeast. You need to go north.
So somewhere up here.
But
Bride
you know what?
just closes. Bride probably closed the door after the guy is just fucking screaming in terror.
I like Shandri's idea.
Make a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will want the map so that we know where we're going, and it would be nice if he could contribute to the map so we know where things are.
Does anyone have parchment and ink?
Yes!
Actually, yes.
There's 2 bards to the party! Yes!
Let me guess, you chose the diplomat's pack too.
Of course she did, she's a lore bard!
If I can get you guys to roll a dexterity check with advantage. I heard dexterity is good for drawing because it's how
Yeah.
dexterous your hand is.
Okay.
Lenny used the same thing
I
too
can
when he
see
was
that.
drawing his
Pride,
maps.
pride is. Pride's not
I
fucking
also
doing
have
that.
sleight of hand. Can I have a bonus?
Yeah, sure. I will make the AC.
I'll just roll a sleight of hand check.
Actually-
Because it would be the same.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Both yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Holy shit!
Holy mother of.
So
Holy mother
apparently
of
Shandri is
Mexico.
also an artist.
Makes sense.
The detail.
Well,
What?
25 is pretty good.
She's
Why-
like the Terry
why-
Crews of art.
Why do we have pride again?
Pride,
Hey,
we should
hey.
still use Pride's pen and paper.
Hey.
He can contribute.
Hey, pride will make you weaker than him at 6th level.
I feel like with everything that's going on, Pride will just be corrupted by by Stevens because of how jealous he gets.
You know, sometimes it's just the simplest of requests that make all the sense. Like, can you just give us a map? Oh.
Also, to be fair, Pride is also the only one that willingly fucking jumped on Steven's request with no questions asked.
Yeah.
For power.
I mentioned before how like this like Pride would be the one that gets by Stevens because of how jealous. And then the
But at
fact
the
is
same
that Pride
time-
was the only person to actually like immediately say yes to
But at
first
the same
met us
time,
and gave us her thing.
Pride was also doing it for his own interest.
Yeah, Pride's
And
pretty
now that
selfish.
he's found something better in Paylor, he'll just tell Steven to go fuck himself.
Of course.
Kind of like Task in Still Havity.
Okay, so we have this Stephen Cruz detailed ass map. Where do we want to go?
Mhm.
Well, I think probably all the way to the north. You know, this little alcove here.
I bet she drew a fancy ass map too, with like little dragons and shit in the margins and
Probably.
calligraphy and
All the cult symbols in each corner.
Yeah.
And this, for some reason, bearskin rug.
no,
in
we
this one
can't.
spot.
We can't presume that this took time. So we've been just standing here for at minimum an hour.
Well, who knows with that sleight of hand check.
God,
It doesn't matter. Art takes a while to make.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't just fart out good art within 15 minutes.
as
If
an
that
artist,
kind of roll, that means it
Yeah.
actually takes longer.
as an artist, I can confirm this.
Same
as
here.
a kobold chef, I can confirm this.
The cultist in there hears you guys talking about a bearskin rug, and he tells you that that's where Tuna Man's lair is, actually.
Tuna Man.
Okay, but the
I'm
question
also
is,
getting
the
and
Akuna Man.
highly entertained by the idea of this kobold rambling things off to her, and then that's where she can pin where the furniture was.
All
And
right,
this guy
so
was just like, "Oh, it has like a table and like 3 benches." It's like, okay, where would the table and 3 benches fucking go in here?
fine art aside, shall we go kick the ass of the idiot cult leader?
We should probably take care of the lieutenants first. Because they could.
All right.
If we were to take out the cult leader, they may show up, and they'd just be worse. So let's take out the lieutenants first. So,
Oh, you
You say
can't
that-
take him out because he's got a barrier blocking off his, area.
Okay, I can deal with that. Let's go.
And the only way to take out the barrier is to take out the 2 cult leaders. Or
Let's
cult
do
leaders,
it.
Lieutenants.
mini bosses.
yeah,
Mini
so we
bosses.
have to take care of
Let's
the
do it.
lieutenants.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean this right here won't do anything?
No, actually it won't. I do
Okay.
know the spell. And no, it won't actually.
Let's kick some ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Basically,
Got
this
my f-
spell, you can't even go into the ethereal plane and walk through this.
Oh, that kind of spell.
Yeah.
Yep, that's too high of a level for Bright takedown at the moment.
All right. I get my frying pan ready, and I'm like, all right, let's kick some ass.
All right, since we
Oh.
have prep time, who wants stat buff?
The guy goes on in details to say that you also that not Tuna Man, and no, that person's name is not Tuna Man. It's like Thulunama, like THULUNL, Thu Luna like moon, and then Ma like MAAH, but Ma like mouth. And I'm like, fuck it, Tuna Man.
I like Tuna Man more. I kind of want him just to be like a giant, like a tuna with legs.
So we have to take out the 2 cult leaders. One of those is already
lieutenants.
dead. Well, one of them's already dead.
Well, no, that was just a general.
Oh, but anyways, he was saying. Sorry, I had to stop because I look up a name. I'm still looking for a name just to remember.
If we meet Tuna Man, I'm going to say something.
He's saying that the gate at number 20 is locked and that Morboth has the key, but that the reason why they had to lock it is because when the dwarves were making these ancient catacombs, this was once a town. This was once an underground dwarven city.
Sure.
And that the cult leaders decided, you know what, building a sect in this town is a great idea, but we're gonna section off all 4 of these quadrants into, areas, and so that they had to shut off the area to the left there at number 20 because the wind cultists kept coming through and fucking their shit up.
Yeah.
And that fire cultists up at 10 weren't really very friendly either.
Huh.
You got
But they
fire
tend-
bolts.
Yeah, but he says not to worry. It's usually just renegade cultists that are lingering around here,
Yeah.
but their leaders don't typically stay. This is more just an outpost, a grand outpost for a large section of forces. But as you guys know, none of the cultists really get along.
What the hell was that?
Water.
Someone was
Oh.
drinking out of a water bottle.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought my mic. I thought I turned off my mic when I.
Clearly not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, at 10 right here, it's not the fire cultists, it's the earth cultists.
I chugged a bottle of water in like 5 seconds.
I heard.
So who wants a stat boost before we go into battle?
Ooh, me! Didn't just raising his hand and saying, just jumping up.
Wait, who's the...
Give it to Groc.
Yeah, he said he needs to tank.
Strength or
Fine.
strength or con?
I mean, either one will go up to the same. Will likely go up to the same modifier because they're both at a +3. So
I mean, it just gives you. Do you want advantage on your strength checks? You're gonna get 1d6 temporary hit points anyway.
okay.
Would you rather advantage on your con checks? Do you feel
So-
like dexterity is somewhere you lack, and you would like advantage in dexterity checks?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, smart move.
Yeah, it's not my worst, but it is.
All right, so you now have advantage on dex.
And then a D6 of temporary hit points.
And yeah, we did. Roll d6.
Hmm.
3 temporary hit points.
I mean, I already had 5 from something, so that.
You're also
Oh,
inspired.
You
So-
never got rid of. Wait, you never got hit during all that fucking time back in the airplane?
No, I got hit, but there was part of a. This is a different thing that got me temporary hit points. Oh no! The temporary hit points are from my fighting spirit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you get 3 more on top of that.
Okay.
And you're also inspired because she's standing next to you. She might as well.
Cool. Yeah, because my fighting spirit, I can use it. I think 3 times per long rest, and every time I use it, I gain an advantage on my next attack and 5 temporary hit points.
In fact, between me and Pride, the entire party could go in with inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well. We'll tag team and we'll jazz the party up for a good fight.
Yeah, I will actually give inspiration to Norfinas.
I will give inspiration to Pride because he will probably not be able to get it otherwise. Like I think just the 2 of us will just. Everybody can go in inspired. We have prep time. Let's buff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pride.
Even
eating
Dynn
crackers?
gets to be inspired.
What about
Does he
Benedict?
have to?
You know what? Just because bardic inspiration the Shandri.
Thank you.
Like, I was already pretty inspired when I found out when Tuna Man, so
Yeah, but that's not bardic inspiration.
No,
I know.
it's chef inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Benedict is just really happy just to be close to Elizabeth. That even just being in her presence is inspiration enough to protect her.
like freaking Shandri just pets him, just gives him a quick pat on the head, and then he just gets basically onto his knees, starts like panting with his tongue sticking out, and he just gets inspiration.
She seems real uncomfortable about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Benedict's like a
there's just-
7-foot-tall dog man.
And then there's
That's
just
pretty
Dynn staring at this man with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know, it's kind of ironic considering what you do in real life.
So in RL, I'm a dog trainer.
Yeah, I think you told us that before.
This is
Yeah.
100% unintentional.
All right.
I mean, that's all on Messy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, shall we move forward?
All right.
Um,
Well, they said that. Sorry.
I should probably take point, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
We should all line up our characters again.
I am going to roll stealth.
Get into the marching formation.
17.
Or at least just we can theater of the mind it at this point and just
Yeah,
simply
sure.
say where you guys want to head off to.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, let's just start taking care of these lieutenants. Like we said,
Mm-hmm.
like we're on a time limit, so.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, they said the closest person would be this Tuna Man guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 14.
All right, let
Alright.
me read to you 11 first as you're walking through 11.
Yep.
Court of the Merfolk. An ancient fountain shaped like 3 dancing mermaid stands in the middle of this court. The fountain is happily just, there. I mean, you're underwater. I know. This is
Mm-hmm.
anyways. The sculpture has been badly damaged. 2 of the merfolk are missing their arms, and the 3rd is missing her head. Hallways to the north, south, and east of this chamber. Hallways lead north, south, and east of this chamber. A glimmer of torchlight comes from the north. Another glimmer to the east. A door to the northwest is covered with painted glyphs and images of aquatic motifs, marred by long scratches that obscure their meaning. Basically, what it's saying is the doors and walls pretty much to the entrance of 14 have many scratch marks along them. Because you know that number 14 is where Tuna Man is.
I am going. Actually,
I'm gonna just get Bubbles out, just cause, yeah, better to have him ready for a fight.
By the way, Has it been an hour since we got down into this place?
We've been traveling for 2 hours.
No, I would not say it's been
Okay.
an hour. I would say it's close to 11. It took most of your time just to get into through the cave system and all that stuff. But
Actually,
it's
now that I think about it, 12 doesn't mean the dawn.
no.
Dawn would be a long time.
Yeah, I would say dawn means like 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Still
Should we
got
just
one more use on my gray bag of tricks.
knock on the door and let the guy come out?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, knock on the door and have an ambush. And it's like, yes, who is it? Opens the door. Everyone releases a volley of arrow spears, magic fire bolts, and so
And
forth.
frying pan?
I mean, that's an idea.
And one laser.
Laser beam.
Also just Bubbles here just throwing his poo.
Or rocks. He has rock throw.
Oh, he does have
Um,
that is right.
I mean, do you guys just want to fucking do that?
Hang on. Let me see if there's anyone else in the room first. I'm gonna see if I can hear anyone else in the room. 14.
You put. Yes. That's all I'm giving you. Yes, you do hear other people in the room.
Okay, let me. One sec, I just need to look at something. Maybe so, for a minute. Vision. Vision.
Ooh. I have an idea. I want to try if we
I can't risk that. I was
Can
gonna
I
pull.
try something?
I was gonna pull out the X-ray glasses again, but the problem is since I already used them once, if I use them again, I have to beat a DC. Actually, no, wait, they're attuned to me, so no one else can use them. I need to beat a DC of 15 for Constitution saving throw, otherwise I gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Having exhaustion is not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, open and unload.
Hold on. Okay. Excuse me, Norfinas. Can I please try something?
What?
First off, I'm going to go to Benedict and get the rock lobster I gave to him real quick. Mind if I just use this real quick and just open the door and close it?
Is there a... Before he opens the door, is there anything... Do I have to pick the lock or anything, if there's a lock on it?
It's not locked.
Actually, Narf, you don't even have to stand there. I can easily open that door.
This is more of a sneak
Okay.
attack if he tries and come out. So,
Well, no, I'm just going to stand at the door because it's a cone. It's a cone thing, right?
well, yeah.
So literally, like you could just shoot out. I could just shoot into everything in this room, and then it'll
Yeah,
work.
well, it's not going to hit me, so go on.
Yeah, it won't hurt. I'm just going to shoot into the room.
Go ahead.
Look,
All right.
I barely get to do this. Just
Then
so
yeah,
you
okay.
have my
No,
thing.
yeah, that's fine. On my signal, Pride, open the door, and then after I shoot out this burp, just close it. Because you can close it with thaumaturgy too, couldn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Then, all right. I guess I will do that then. Ghost, that all right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to kick down. I'm just going. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pride, open the door.
Pride snaps his fingers and casts thaumaturgy. Open the door.
The door smashes open.
Tuna man, you will be sandwiched. And then I'm gonna shoot the. Then I'm gonna do the lobster. He's got the damn thing real quick.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Here
Perception check coming up.
we go. He's not in the room.
13.
Okay, so you see a curtain right here. You see a bearskin hide, and then you see 2 ogres snoring away in each of the beds down here. You bust open the door, seeing all this, and then as you start yelling, the 2 sleeping ogres that were snoring away, which is what Norfin has heard, suddenly sit right up.
So they're just sitting.
Well, they were sitting, but they see you, and so you have a surprise round on them. But basically, you, because you're the only one really in the doorway.
So I'm going to use the lobster and just burp, and it'll hit them because it's a 15-foot cone in a cone thing, so that should reach, right?
I have to roll a dex save, right?
Let me check. Where did I put the damn thing?
I assume Dex or Con.
What's a fire
15
thing?
foot Constitution saving.
Con saves.
Because it's poison damage.
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
poison damage. It's
Right.
a D8 plus the chef's wisdom modifier. And I guess that means it has to beat something, like my spellcasting thing or something.
Yeah. Sorry, just give me a minute. I thought that these guys had stats in the book. They were in a different book.
10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
8 plus
so-
proficiency. 8 plus proficiency plus modifier.
Okay, so that'd be 8 plus my proficiency bonus is 3, so that's that, and then my
11.
modifier is another 3, so they have to be 14.
Cool. Give me 1 second to find ogre. That's orc.
Yeah, get it.
It's all ogre nah.
Or rog. Ogre. 237.
I just wanted to scream that I'll turn 2 man.
I agree.
237. Okay. So
Even
what
our
was it again?
half-baked plans can't even go off right.
I had to roll a con save, you said?
Con
Yes.
14.
Con 14. Con is their second best stat.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
That one passed.
With their strength obviously being charisma.
That one failed. You get I'm gonna say you get that the guy who failed is this guy straight in the path, whereas this guy right here did not. Let me get to ogre. And for those who can remember, you remember that time where
Yep.
Dimble was used as a stick?
Yep.
That
And
was an
Groc is
ogre.
a shield.
That was an ogre.
Well, whatever. I still get to roll for the damage on the other. Pride, close this door.
Does a 19 hit Pride's AC?
Yes.
Why?
It's not my fault. This is my plan.
All right, but let me I just roll a d8 and it'll be +3. So
Oh, that's a fucking radiant. That stings.
Yeah. Why did I go with that one?
6 damage.
Cool. We're gonna be rolling initiative.
Okay.
I just gotta start getting a bunch of stats ready.
And
Can I still move since it was
7.
Yeah, I'll let you move.
I'm gonna go move back in with over here with Bubbles. Everybody else should put their characters into the place, right?
Yeah, I just assumed you guys are just gonna theater of the mind and swarm around them.
Yeah, that's fine.
We don't really need to get character stuff going.
Hmm.
Yeah, initiative.
We're gonna go grab a drink real quick.
16. Barry, you gonna roll your initiative?
You also got to do Benedict Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He's a good guy now, but he used to be kind of a jerk. I guess you could say he's been a dick.
How much damage was it again? There's like 3?
I think it was 6.
6?
It
Cool.
did 6 because 3 plus my wisdom up 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me roll for Benedict. Get his stats up.
I kind of just wanted to use the rock lobster. Nobody really uses it when we have it, so.
Core initiative. 6. All right. Get
7.
This.
So
Yeah.
it has the high dex out of Pride and Benedict.
Benedict only has 1.
They both have 1.
Yeah.
Add turn. Yes.
I guess since Pride's here,
All right,
since,
I'm back.
Rose, let's just have Ro go first since he is here.
But actually, Pride, what's your dex?
1.
No, like the actual physical number.
No, the actual physical number.
It's 1. It says right there.
Hold on. The actual physical number, 11.
Oh, right. Benedict's dexterity is 12.
So
Oh, so the medic.
yeah, so
Why
Benedict
is
will
that-
go before Pride.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second.
Oh right, the only reason you got 1 in dex because you said you got 11.
Yeah.
Is that because of Jack of all trades?
No.
Huh.
Jack of all trades doesn't apply to initiative.
Okay. No, because I'm looking at my strength and that's 11. Yet I got a 0 on that one, so.
All right, just give me 1 second. I'm putting everybody up in the turn order.
Mhm.
Add turn. North.
Wait a
you
minute.
Got 10.
I don't know. Initiative seems to be calculated by something else than just dex.
Well, my dex.
All right.
Well, unless you got a feat, because I know alert gives you +5 to initiative. Which, yeah, I know you don't have, but my dex is the same as my initiative. I get +4 regardless. So
Yeah, I have a +1 in initiative at a 13 dex.
Mm.
Ooh.
good lord.
All right. Let me just change this music to some more fighty music then.
The banjo
So
stopped
much. The freaking music in there with like the voices. Fuck. That's better.
Alright, now I have to decide which spells I will probably use in this.
Okay.
Not my better
Shandri
ones.
is first.
Barry.
Oh right, I forgot I have to fucking roll for the panther.
That would help if I unmuted, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Cool. Which one are you gonna go for? Red or for blue?
I'm gonna hit blue. That's my
Blue.
favorite color. So I'm gonna hit it first.
Dabu dee dabu die.
Yay.
Which is the one that got the damage?
Red.
Ah,
Jesus.
Whoa.
natural 20.
Ooh, yeah. Somehow he dodges. He has an AC above 27.
What?
No.
What?
I'm,
But I critted. Doesn't that automatically hit?
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if he had an AC over 27, I think the crit auto hits anyway.
that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
AC over 27, you guys would be running like hell.
That is true.
Yeah, but
All right, so you
No
went
tuna ain't worth this.
for blue, and blue got one.
Oh, I guess my initiative is my Jack of all trades added onto that.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I also forgot I have to roll the Panthers initiative.
Oh yeah, go for it.
D20 plus 2, so
19.
No,
19.
yeah, 19. So technically, the Panther goes first.
19.
Okay.
Well,
Let's just have it go after Barry since
Yes,
Barry already did
sure.
his thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she shot him in the face with a blazer, so yeah.
let me see.
You'd probably not
Panther
be happy with
attack.
her.
Heck, with that natural 20, you shot him in the face. And
Hold on, can I get a token for the Panther? You know what? I'll just use Brecci for it.
fine.
That needs to be made smaller.
There is a panther right here.
Oh,
Okay.
I have
Can
no
you-
control over that.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Settings.
Oh, and then got Brecky off the screen.
I did because if he has
Controlled
it,
by
if
all
he
players.
was a
Save
panther, then
changes. There you go.
It has to be a bit smaller, but regardless.
You can make it smaller.
I can't.
Can't
I
you?
have no control over
Yeah.
the size.
Oh, sorry.
I think only you can do that, man.
I didn't realize.
Ah, shame. 5 feet too short.
Alien's movement 25.
No.
Probably
Actually,
can't.
it only says I have to move.
Each square is 10 feet.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you-
wait. Oh wait. Okay. If each square is 10 feet, so then 10, 20.
I thought we were using theater
Yeah.
of the mind.
more or less.
It still requires distance for this calculation.
Pounce. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have it go attack red.
Okay.
Okay. Pounds. Yeah. Doesn't matter. It'll make. Actually, yeah, it will. Okay, just a claw attack. Where the fuck did I put the dice roller? Claw is d20 plus. Let me see.
In the meantime, Barry, you only did an Eldritch Blast. Is there anything else you wanted Shandri to do? Because that's just a cantrip. Did you want to do an actual attack, or move or something?
14 hit them.
Yes, 14 does hit him.
Cool. Now I get the roll damage.
Not really. She's pretty comfortable being in the back, and thanks to my spell sniper, I can
Damage is.
shoot around corners and stuff. So
Yeah, you're literally good where you are, even all the way on the other end of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast has 300 feet of range.
And with spell sniper, I can not only do I double that range, now it's
takes
600
3
feet.
damage.
I can attack people for that and ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Oh, you are impossible
See,
to hit at
she's-
this point.
So
The
she's
ogre-
pretty good snipery.
The ogre takes 3 damage and now it has to make a DC 12 strength saving throw or being knocked prone.
You can
And if it's
imagine what-
knocked prone, then the panther gets to make a bite attack against it.
It rolled a 13.
It barely passes.
It rolled a. Yeah. It rolled a 13. Sorry.
Oh, gee.
I mean, hey, 3 points of damage is still nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so is that everything? The panther went. Panther's your bonus action.
Yep, that's all. Bonus action. It just has its own turn and acts on its own accordingly.
I consider it a pet, like with Bubbles and Brecky. I've always made Dongo go move them as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Well, does it specify it has its own thing?
Yes, it does. In
It
the
acts
bag of
independently.
tricks.
Right. It acts independently because you guys are its allies.
I have to use a bonus action to command it to specifically do something. Otherwise, it'll just act accordingly. To
Right,
its
that's what I'm
own
saying.
nature.
That that's your bonus action to make it do its stuff.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, but in this case, it's just moving on its.
It would have
Yep.
just went to attack them anyway.
Yeah, like, but if Pride wanted to, then he could just use a bonus action to make it
I
do
can-
something else.
Yeah, I can make it do something specific.
I see. All right. So what are you doing for your turn then?
Well, it's not his turn.
Yeah.
It's not my turn.
Right.
It's
I'm
blue.
sorry. All right. Well,
Actually,
In
it's not on
fact,
the turn list.
Yeah, Pride's not on the turn order period. He likely,
it's not.
yeah.
He's above
If you
Benedict.
click,
Yeah.
yeah, if you click your token and then roll initiative, it automatically adds you turn.
I thought
Ah.
Benedict was under Pride because Benedict has 12 and Pride has 11
Oh,
on
yeah.
dexterity.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so it is Blue's turn.
Yeah.
And Blue is no one's in the room basically.
Except for the
Blue's
panther.
gonna turn
And the Panther's there.
Yeah. Blue's gonna turn and he's gonna hit the Panther. And he is going to use his great club. D20 plus. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right. The Panther takes all of 12 damage.
Holy shit, it's at 5 health.
And now it's back to Dynn's turn.
All right. I guess I'll go to the door. Me and Bubbles will get to the door. I'll shoot at it with. I'll shoot at Blue with a ball bearing, I guess,
Okay.
because I do not think I want to get that close to him right now. Actually, no. I can shoot him with the pistol.
You have
Yeah,
one shot.
You
Yeah.
one shot, are you not proficient
I thought I
with
had
it?
6 bullets.
No.
Do you have 6 bullets?
No,
No,
you
you-
have 1.
I could have
You
sworn
have
you told me
one.
I had 6 bullets when we first got
You
the
have
thing.
1.
You can
No,
always look
it
at
has
the video.
it has 6 it has 6 chambers, but
Yeah, no, you only got 1 bullet.
Could have sworn they said 6 bullets.
The main
I
reason
will. I will say you have 6 because, but just really try and keep track of that because I've not been keeping track of your guys' inventory.
Are you? I like if you guys are.
there was only ever one.
Yeah, the main reason you picked up the pistol was because it had a +1 charisma modifier.
Yeah, I only let you guys pick it up because it made you look cool. It wasn't really
Oh.
supposed to be much function.
Yeah.
Oh well then. Never mind. I'll save that. I'll use the late.
Sure
Thank
thing,
goodness,
Jack
because I
Sparrow.
would have to really look up stats on a gun.
Oh, I already have it set up on here. It's like a D10 plus. It's a D10 piercing. I
Well, the
definitely hit.
ladle
I'm
hits.
guessing.
Yeah,
4 damage.
nice. Who are you going for again?
Blue.
Blue? 4 damage. Nice.
And then I guess Bubbles will go in for an attack.
Right. Bubbles will be considered with an ally with the Panther. So Bubbles is gonna run in and he is gonna start just absolutely pounding the fucking shit out of Blue.
Multi-hit on Blue.
Yes. Companions.
Yeah.
Favorites, 8.
Quick question: if
Yeah.
Bubbles gets like incapacitated and I return him into the stone, will he be able to? Will I be able to like? Can I just like? Will he be fine if I do that until I bring him
Yeah.
out?
He'll be fine in there. He won't die in there.
Okay, cool. So I can bring him out and then heal him when like if he did.
Yeah, I'm treating your necklace like very much like a Pokeball. He'll be
Yeah.
in there. He'll be unconscious, but he was not going to be dead.
So fainted, yeah. Cool. Okay. Thank you, Ghost. That actually is really nice.
That's from Critical Role.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, Godzilla. I don't know if they've gotten to that point with Trinket yet.
Nah, I mean that's really not that big spoiler. So
Ooh, natural 1 and a 13. He's gonna get 1 hit off.
Okay. What's the one hit do?
The 1 hit is going to do 1d6 plus 3. I always forget this. 1d6. He rolled a 1 plus 3. He did 4.
Damn.
4 points onto Blue. Blue's been just being pinked away at, but nothing really too exciting.
All right then. I guess that does it for my turn.
Yep. Okay, Groc.
Alright, okay, so that's 1, 2, 4. Can't really get within. I'm just gonna dash here.
Whoops.
And leave it at that because I'm not really in effective range for
I might look into getting those stones put onto my hat as attachments.
Okay, Norfinas.
Whew. Okay. Where I am, I'm gonna hold an action, and I'm going to throw. Where are they? Shit, where are they? Thought I had ball bearings. Oh, 500 ball bearings. Yep, okay. I'm gonna hold an action, and as soon as the ogres walk through that door, I'm gonna throw 100 ball bearings at the door. On the floor.
Okay. Currently, they are in combat in this room and have no present reason to leave this room.
They could end up leaving.
Okay.
So that's main action, and I'm going to use bonus action to hide.
Okay. You don't even need to roll. You are hidden. You're behind a wall. They don't even know you're there.
Fair
Really.
enough.
All right. It is Red's turn, and Red is currently in combat with a panther. And Red is going to use his great club, and he's going to Hassan chop with an 18 plus modifiers. I think regardless, that panther's dead.
Yeah, yeah, that hits.
Right? Do you want me to roll damage just for shits and giggles?
Yeah,
So we can...
Sure.
Because you don't know if he's alive or dead.
Alive by 1.
He did the exact same damage as last time he rolled.
Yeah,
12.
the panther's dead and it just fucking fades away.
And poofs away like a shadow clone.
And so with that done, I'm just gonna throw him over here. No. And the ogre is going to take he's gonna run up here, and he's going to put himself cornered to between both Groc and Bubbles. And that's his action. They only get one attack.
Mhm.
But it's Benedict's turn. Oh boy, what the hell am I gonna do?
I pray for wild magic.
Technically, Benedict doesn't really care about you guys. Messi might have told me these things. His only real concern is to protect Elizabeth. So he is going to start backing up, and he is going to basically just stand guard in front of Elizabeth. No one's going to get down this hallway.
That'll solve that problem, ADM.
Well, it's not even me being that lazy about it. Messi did give me specific instructions that he doesn't care about really the group, that everything is to protect you. And so he is taking basically the dodge action in case anyone does come out this way.
I
Me
mean,
and this dog are gonna have a talk. Getting
You
weird.
are his Elizabeth. I am playing his character as he left
Yeah.
instructions for me.
just remember, just don't give him attention, and he'll stop doing the behavior you don't want.
You get no positive reinforcement for the behavior, and they'll stop doing the behavior.
Yeah.
Yes. The pack tactics will kick in, and he'll get the sense he's being shunned from the group, from the pack. And he'll be like, okay, I gotta learn my place.
Actually, pack mentality is widely inaccurate and does not exist.
Mhm.
Even the dude who discovered pack mentality went, man, this is highly inaccurate and does not exist.
Mm-mm.
Benedict is going to use an action. He is going to use message. He's going to message you, Shandri, and saying, I shall protect the Elizabeth.
The
All right, hon. You do whatever you feel like doing.
And action. Gotcha. Okay. And that is his action. And we're going to go to Pride.
Oh boy. Well, since everyone else is in the doorway, I'm just gonna ready in action to cast Firebolt as soon as an ogre comes through the doorway.
That might have been the other reason why I also had Benedict not do anything, because everyone's in one spot. A fireball would cause a lot of fucking damage to everybody.
Yeah. Plus, my spells, they're
AoE.
also AoE.
Mm-hmm.
And powerful AoE at that.
Yeah.
Alright, we go back up to the Panther.
Oh, wait, the Panther's dead.
Yeah, Shandri, it's your turn.
Dealt with that quickly.
I'm gonna shoot someone.
Cool.
Good. Oh my god.
Good old Eldritch Blast.
Are we
I
going
can
for
hit,
red or for blue?
Can I hit red? Does he not have full cover from where I'm standing?
Yeah, I'll say if you can hit red.
Okay, then I will shoot red.
Say you move bloop, right there, and you can probably get a straight line on him.
Fair enough.
Pew. Yeah.
Oh, the wall. But you can go around corners anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, I so long as he does not have full cover, I can hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Spell Sniper is a good feat.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm drawing that line straight
Yeah.
from him out the door, and it pretty much even right to there. You'd pretty much need to get to there, I think. Ah, fuck it. We let it happen last time. Mind you, that was also a natural 20.
Mm.
Also, how is it that you did less damage this time? Than
I
when
don't
you
think
had-
it. I don't think the auto thing accounted for the natural 20.
Yeah, I thought that +6 was for the natural 20.
No, because
No,
if
I
you
have
look,
two lasers.
Yeah, I think we should roll a third one for damage because that natural 20 would give you double damage anyways. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna tack an extra 7
What are you
onto
talking
that.
about?
Well,
Nice.
because
Nice
the
one.
way Barry has her sheet set up, if she doesn't roll for damage, it just automatically calculates just the base damage, but it doesn't account for a nat 20.
Mm.
If you hover over the numbers, you can see what was rolled, and both of them are.
Yeah, I just do the auto thing. I don't really think about
It's all
where
good.
the
I'm
numbers
gonna
are
add
coming from.
I'm gonna add 5 onto this because the 5 would have been added last time.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you're going for against red, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Cool. Fantastic. Math. This is Math, the adventure game.
Mhm.
All right. Then now it's back to Blue's turn, and I think he's gonna take a swing at Bubbles. And Blue, da-boo-dee, time to die. Ooh, that's a 19 plus modifiers. He's gonna hit Bubbles. Uh-oh, he hit pretty hard. He hit Bubbles for 18. Bubbles. Bubbles is at 1.
Yep. Jesus.
Bubbles is really starting to drop in usefulness.
No.
Well, our enemies are getting tougher, and Bubbles is just a shark.
Yeah.
No, Bubbles
plus-
just-
Bubbles is
a monkey.
No, Bubbles is
Yeah,
super
Bubbles-
rare.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Bubbles
Bubbles
is the ape.
just a monkey.
Yeah.
Brekkie is a hunter shark. Brekkie evolved.
Brekkie had multiple stages of sharks. The only step up for Bubbles is ape to giant ape, and that's not going to happen till you guys hit level 10.
Plus, the other thing too is it's too. He works
Mm.
better when there's other people fighting the things, not when it's just him and Groc.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, here's the
And
other
hint.
thing. You guys could always cast polymorph on Bubbles, and he would become a beast. No,
Do
None
we
of us
have
have
polymorph?
polymorph.
Yeah, that would require us to have that spell.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm happy.
And
want my
even if we had,
just talk to a dog. I can tell.
and even if we had the scroll, bad things could still happen with said scroll.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, it's Dynn's turn. This ogre has made his attack. He is not going to move. That he has enough intelligence to see that door is fairly well blocked. I mean, Dynn can easily slip through past Groc. I mean, each tile's 10 feet.
Mm,
Groc's not that big.
no. I'm mostly wide.
Dynn, are you muted?
He is.
Maybe he's away. Skip.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
there we go. All
I
good.
actually I thought I unmuted myself.
Bubbles
who's
is
the one that
at
hit
1.
Bubbles? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I listened.
That was blue.
That was
Yep.
blue. Okay, so I can't really get behind blue since that's gonna be
Yeah.
tough. So I'll move
You
so I
can-
can get. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
What
I'd
was that?
say you could probably get behind them. Each square is only 10 feet, but you would take an attack of opportunity from Red trying to get past them.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then I'll get behind the red to get so he's between me and Bubbles, so we can get flanking attack.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no opportunity to attack things there because it's not near the blue guy at all.
No. You're moving within to his range, and you're staying within 5 feet of him.
Hmm.
5 foot free step.
So it'd be like this, or like what do you like? What would?
Yeah.
'cause it's just-
Close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Then
we
I'm
know what
going
you're
to.
doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit with the frying pan. For. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit with the frying pan then. Come on, frying pan, help me.
Yeah,
23.
that hits.
And I'm gonna also do it with the fire damage too. So
Okay.
8.
Nice.
And then Bubbles will multi-hit on red as well for advantage.
Yep, you will. Forgot.
Honestly, I think like at this point, like since I can now just treat it like as if it's like a Pokemon battle, where it's like if they faint, then I can just return them then like after my next turn, so I don't have to worry about the
Yeah.
giving
But
At
they
the
throws.
might
same
also
time-
have a friendship chart.
Really?
They might
Well-
also attack the gorilla as well, while who's still unconscious. There's
That's
still a
true.
No,
possibility.
he's just gonna bamf right away to the necklace.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill Bubbles. But what I am
Oh.
saying, if you let Bubbles get knocked unconscious frequently enough, he might start holding a grudge.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. I'm not gonna let that happen, but in this case, I gotta be smart, and I might do.
Yeah.
But Bubbles totally hit with a natural 18 and a natural 19. Thanks to the
Alright.
advantage. If he did not have advantage, well,
Yeah.
one of them would have hit. For 9.
Nice.
9 total.
Yeah, 9 total damage. You
Okay.
rolled a 2 plus 3 and 1 plus 3.
Mm. All right.
Seagulls.
Yes.
Seagulls on the ground.
Seagulls.
Mm-hmm. See,
They're
Seagulls.
sewer seagulls.
undo. So seagulls.
so yes, just seagulls.
Okay,
Fucking sky rats.
so my turn.
Red is not looking too good. Red, those last 2 punches from Bubbles, he is bleeding. He's got like a good bloody nose. One of his eyes is swollen shut. I'm trying to say that Red's not looking too hot.
Okay. So my turn.
Yes. Do your damage. Please just put Red out of his mercy. Yeah.
Misery.
Oh wait, 14 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
That will hit.
You mean put him out of your misery, right?
And he is dead. Red is dead. Yes, I did mean misery.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And you still have your secondary attack.
Yeah, I still have my second attack and my bonus action attack. So
That will absolutely hit. Well, you're gonna move, right?
yeah. I'll
Yeah,
go.
yeah, you're gonna move. I know you're gonna fucking move. Don't worry about it. You're totally gonna hit blue. Go for blue. Hit damage on blue.
Nice.
Uh huh.
And
Bite. The bite even hits too.
woo.
Oh man, just absolutely wrecking house on this dude here.
Wait, what? Why does your bite have fire damage? Is it the Hania part?
It's
Yep.
because
He has a mask.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's enchanted.
yeah.
Oh, cool. We both have our own fire attacks.
I got it in Mechanos.
Oh, so did I. Then
Yeah.
my new pan. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a mask, like a samurai mask that like would hang from the samurai helmet, but this one I can basically connect it to my jaw for a bite attack.
We just. Oh, sorry. I don't want to say. I don't want to keep talking if it'll distract the game.
Well, no, basically he put the fire enchantment on the mask, but the bite is his bite.
Yeah,
And I think
No,
it would be
yeah, yeah.
piercing. I think the bite would be piercing rather
it
than
would
slashing.
with a snapping turtle that would be slashing. They have blade. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
If I was had like needle like teeth, but I have a beak.
Doesn't really matter. This
Yeah.
guy's also not looking too good. If I had to compare what Red looked like before he went down, this guy is on the opposite sides. He's got the opposite nose is bleeding, the opposite eyes all kind of swollen shut. His arms hanging a little limp. It's going to take a bit of strength and energy if he were to swing that club.
Ironic because he's taken slashing and piercing damage.
And
he has a-
fire and radiant, and the other guy took lightning. This guy's taking a full battering.
The other guy was also clawed by a panther.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that will be my turn.
Before it's Norfinas' turn, from behind the curtain comes running out a hag, an absolute
Oh, shit.
nasty looking woman. And
Out of
she
character,
starts.
can I just ask what color?
Yeah, she's a sea hag.
Somebody suplex it.
And
Right,
Granny,
right,
what are you
suplex
doing
it.
here?
Bubbles will suplex it.
you took away my secret ingredient. So Tuna Man, not Granny, opens up the curtains, and before Norf, I rolled on this. She got a 19.
Yeah.
Before Norf can even do anything, she sees the three of you in the room, and she's like, "What are you doing in here?" And she is going to, she's going to do something. Let me.
Oh no,
Second.
is this that instant death thing?
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's actually not instant death, but for anyone with low health, it is.
No, but if, from what Ghost described, if you fail the save, you get instantly killed though.
All right, let us.
No, you're thinking of
And
necromancy.
no, instant death does happen. Blue ogre dies. The sea hag just a tuna man just stares daggers at Blue, like literal daggers, and Blue just clutches at his chest and just keels over. And Tuna Man is looking around at you guys. And then she takes in the situation and realizes, oh, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do. And so she drops to her knees and starts groveling and starts begging, "Oh God, please don't kill me! Oh God, no!"
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, I will too since I'm there.
Okay.
just to see if she might be like trying to do a fake out. Nope.
Yeah, after watching the Unexpectables, I kind of need to. 18.
Yeah, yeah,
thank
she's
God.
totally faking you out.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's Norfinas' turn.
North, you now hear new voices coming from the room. It's pretty easy to hear the screaming that she was doing before of, you know, what's going on in here. Then, oh God, please don't kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to. Okay. I'm going to go to 1, 2, 3.
Actually, I do want both Dynn and Groc to roll wisdom saves.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
God.
You're not dead. You're not dead.
Oh
But,
yes.
Dynn, you're fine.
What?
You don't put up with any shit. Groc, you are frightened. She is so ugly. You are frightened.
Oh no, her face brings back war flashbacks.
I think the thought of, or even just seeing her just stare at the ogre she killed, because the ogre only rolled a 4, and just keel over. You are frightened. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn with disadvantage if the hag is within sight.
Does Bubbles also have to roll?
Oh yeah, I guess I should.
Like as much as as much as I don't want to, like we don't want that.
Bubbles
I'm still
failed.
Of course.
Bubbles failed. Both Bubbles and Groc. Okay, I guess give me 1 second to put a sea hag on this map.
And the 2 minute.
How did I know?
Of course, I gotta pay for water hag.
How did I
That
know?
sucks.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
I'm just going to use this because it's the first one that came up. There is not really a specific thing for hag, I know. Without me paying for it, I'm not fucking paying.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Cat. What do you want, Cat?
Love and attention,
Yes,
of course.
Cat. Okay. Okay, now we can go back to you, Norfinas.
Okay, so that's 20. Shit, I'm blocking the door now, aren't I? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna move in 1. And shit. Let's see. I am going to use my hand crossbow on the sea hag. Does that get me sneak attack? Because I just entered the room?
Yeah.
$22.
Cool. That's gonna hit.
10.
10.
And it's
Yeah, I put my pencil down somewhere once.
and that's 3d6. A D. Is it D? Wait, no. Shit, what's sneak attack? Sneak attack,
You not have that as its own like a attack roll for you to do?
Well, no, because I gotta add it if I have it. If it's sneak attack, you know. Just trying to see where it
You can
says-
always just set it as a thing you can click and when you can get it off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to do that. Okay, yeah, it's a D6, so it's 3d6.
Just set it as an attack roll.
So 25.
Nice.
So yeah, 10 and 15.
Pretty much. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, now that your turn is over, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like the look of this.
Don't have
Well, that's the whole point.
advantage
Why
on
you need to
that.
make the saving throw?
17.
Fine.
Oh, thank God.
Fine.
Is that a half elf thing that you have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
That's
Or is
that's because let me check that. I know what you're talking about. Event
'Cause I know-
that's only against being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep.
You're not being charmed or put to sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Being
it's,
frightened is not a charm.
Yeah,
Okay.
different thing.
'Cause I know it comes up on critical roll every so often, and it's
No, Norfinas is just one. He's immune to being
Oh.
scared.
Since both Dynn and Norfinas, you are here from now on. But whereas Groc and Bubbles, they have disadvantage on their saves. So basically, these two characters are not allowed to attack the hag. You're too scared.
Okay.
You're not allowed to attack. Wait. Is Shandri or Barry? How does that work again? Is it they are allowed to attack with disadvantage or just straight up not?
I think with fear you have to like.
Pretty sure
get
you're
as
supposed
far
to
away.
take your reaction to move as far as away as you
I
can.
think that's only certain spells, though.
I think that is only certain spells. I could give me a second to look.
Eloy used something that caused them to be frightened, but also had to use their next turn or their current turn or movement or whatever to move away as fast as they can. But I think that's a certain spell, though.
I think that's Dissonant Whispers.
I got the
Just
Right.
whispers. Thank you.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Yeah, I knew that. It didn't say anything about running away. Basically, you can't get closer, and if you are to attack, you're gonna have disadvantage. Oh shit, my turn. No,
Yoga's turn.
it's Benedict's turn.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Unless you were done with all your stuff, you only really took an action and a movement. Did you want bonus action, fire again, or something?
I can't do that because I didn't do a melee attack.
You can do bonus action range again, can't you?
Crossbow expert. When you use an
Especially
attack
with
action
crossbow.
and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you're holding.
Oh, I may have sharpshooter then. Okay.
A hand crossbow is a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
It's up to the DM, but I interpreted it as I need to attack with a melee weapon, one-handed melee weapon, then I can use my hand crossbow as a bonus action.
I always thought that it was simply just hand crossbow was good enough to proc for a bonus action attack as well. Because you had sharp crossbow expert.
Yeah.
What it was is I think it just negated having to reload.
I'll bring it up here. So,
Thanks for you ignore the loading quality of crossbows, which are proficient. Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage. When you use the attack action, you attack with a one-handed weapon. Hand crossbow is a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't specify melee, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It doesn't say melee anywhere.
all right. Well. All right then. Well, I'll attack again with a hand crossbow.
It might have that in mind, but it's not
Yeah.
a requirement. Likely.
So that's 22, and I
Oh,
won't have
right,
sneak attack, so that's 5.
Attack.
So I've done 30 damage.
Woof. Woof. Okay. Fuck.
Okay, that's always good to know now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
No, crossbow expert actually mixes perfectly with the gunslinger archetype as well.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I tried to give you a gun when you were Mechanos. Okay. Benedict. I think Benedict is going to just stay there. Honestly, you guys have it. I'm not going to put Messy's character in danger. Pride.
Do it. Messy's previous character put everyone else in danger.
I will hold an action for if anything hostile comes through the door. Or to the door.
Or beyond.
All right. It's going to be the hag's turn next because I said she rolled a 19 plus 1 for a 20 total. And I think... Okay, so how the instant kill thing works, you have to be scared of it for it to happen. So it's a two-step...
Oh,
it's a two-step death curse.
Uh-huh. That's so good.
So she's going to look at Bubbles.
Yeah.
And Bubbles is going to roll and die. Bubbles is gone, and Bubbles is inside the amulet. And that was her action.
So is Bubbles dead, or is he just KO'd?
In the amulet.
Oh,
His
so
hit points have dropped to 0.
right.
But I said I will not kill Bubbles. He will just instantly go into the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And that is its action. That's the hag's action.
Bonus action: the hag plays Freebird on her guitar.
Nope, no bonus action, no multi attack.
Yeah.
Barry, it's Shandri's turn.
Is the blue guy still left? The red guy looks pretty roughed up.
No, red and blue are dead.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's
Why
now
are we
just
still
the
in initiative
hag.
then?
Because we got a
Where's the
hag.
hag?
Oh. Yeah, I had to step away from it. I'm gonna shoot the hag then.
Tuna Man. That's who the hag is.
Shoot it.
Oh,
Oh, that just hits. That just hits.
Good.
So 16. Nice. All right. This hag, after getting blasted from out of fucking nowhere, gets. I'm gonna even say it. This hag, I guess I gotta call her she. She gets blasted back, passed through the curtains, and so she rips the curtains from its hangers, and so the curtains are kind of just draped over top of her, and she is considered blinded and a bit incapacitated, as she is just smothered with a curtain.
I have a spell that can help her with that.
Dynn, you are not frightened. It is your turn. You are fine. Are you
Dongo.
muted?
Dynn.
Sorry. I forget that I turn this off when it's not my.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's the downside for trying to be a bit more considerate with.
Mhm.
But how bad does she look when she got? Did she look when she got hit with the Eldritch Blast?
Pretty fucked up.
Like pretty close to dead looking. I want to just ask this because I want to know if I could suplex the head.
Oh fuck
No.
no.
Okay, not that close.
Unless
What's your
you're
strength?
unless you're
Well,
the
the
buffiest.
thing
it's-
was, I could just take the. I was gonna just take the giant strength potion that I have. So,
Oh god, don't waste that.
Yeah,
but it
don't,
would be fun to suplex the hag with it.
don't waste the rare
Fine,
potion.
fine. I'll just do.
I mean, do as you want, but don't be a fucking idiot and waste
Yeah, I'm not
it.
gonna be an idiot. I'm not gonna be an idiot. I'm just gonna go up to the. I'm gonna go up to the hag, and then actually very pissed because they hurt Bubbles.
Give her a bonk on the head.
Lighter on
Uh,
fire.
But
Yep.
a clam.
I am going to just reel back my frying pan. Just do the hardest swing I possibly can,
Bonk.
and
Hopefully hit.
yes, I am. 1 second, just making sure I'm ready. Just gotta.
A bad clam.
Nope.
There's a spider in your bed.
Doesn't Dynn also have bardic inspiration?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
What is it? D6, D8? Probably D8 at this level.
Let me see.
Or D6.
You see Eloy part the clouds.
1d6.
I believe in you.
All right. Roll a d6 then.
Come on, all you need is a 4.
I mean,
Hey! Put this hag out of her misery!
Let's see how much I can get with fire damage.
And that's
14.
a bonk on the head, and she is KO'd.
Oh
Um,
god, can I describe what I what?
Yeah, sure. As I said, see, the other reason why I said she went through the curtain was because in case you didn't kill her, she would have the curtain over top of her blocking the ugliness.
Yeah. Well then, Dynn reels back, ready to swing as hard as he can. Just like a baseball bat swing right to the head, and you can just hear like just a pop right from the hag's skull. And then you just after that impact happens, you see the hag's head fall out from under the blanket.
Uh-huh.
And then that's it.
And then off in the distance, you can kind of hear a subtle sound kind of weaken a bit. And And you guys
Sup?
are out of
There we go.
combat. Let me just turn this music off. And put that one back on. Okay.
I'm happy I got to have the revenge kill.
Ignore that.
Challenge rating 2 Sea Hag is taken care of. She wasn't very tough. She had that instant death, but first you had to fail a DC 11 wisdom check.
Gee.
And then you had to fail a second DC 11 wisdom check in order for that all to happen.
All right.
Okay, she's dead. Now, what you guys gonna do?
I'm going to investigate her body.
Oh, good job. She has potions on her. As you look around in this room, I'll read out what the Sea Hag's lair looks like. Then I will read the.
Yep.
Okay, the Hag lair, C14. Fine wooden furniture, tapestries of green and gold and bearskin carpet decorate this richly appointed room. But the furniture has been scratched up, the tapestry is badly torn, the carpet rent with
Ginger,
I guess she doesn't
Hush.
like bad tapestry.
Ginger,
Yes.
come.
the tapestry, the
Ginger,
carpet's rent with
up
foot-long
here.
holes. To the northwest,
Goodness.
a tattered green curtain screens off
Nobody's
a large
allowed to come
alcove.
home, huh?
Two large heaps of dank pelts lie in the southern part of the chamber. A wet reek, like rotten seaweed, hangs in the air, and the small crabs scuttle about the room. A sea hag named what I've dubbed Tuna Man, and
I noticed.
and two ogres that serve as her
In the middle
bodyguards.
of the night, someone just opened the door.
Go for it.
She's kind of doing her job.
Yeah.
True.
Also, I'm gonna guess a small dog, possibly a terrier.
Oh, Ginger?
Yeah.
Chihuahua miniature pincher mix.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, a small
around the
dog.
small dog.
Yeah, she's bordering on the medium end of small.
Actually,
Temperament
the same.
of a chihuahua, though.
No, not really. She's supposed to bark when people come in. She was trained to do this.
Much to the chagrin of the neighbors.
Well, it's more to alert us when people come to our house. We would like to know.
Yes.
Actually, my
As,
two dogs are. I'm sorry.
As he said, when my dog would start barking before or we lost her, when someone would come up, it's like the doorbell is barking.
Very
Actually, I
true.
have both my dogs are also miniature pincher mixes as well. They're the beagle and miniature pincher.
Nice.
Yeah, I love them.
My ex-girlfriend, she used to have a Chihuahua pincer mix. His name was Pepper.
Nice.
My
My
family
name-
has schnauzers and a bloodhound and
I got
a
a-
Gordon setter.
As riveting as the dog talk is, can we?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
I
the
gotta-
room,
Just so we can wrap up.
you
Yeah, I'm going to
find
my room right now.
4 chairs. Each of these 4 chairs is worth 80 gold each, but they
So are
also
they-
weigh 30 pounds each.
Are they nice chairs, though?
Yes. To be
Okay,
still
we've got
worth-
nice chairs for our wagon.
To be worth
yes.
80 gold each? Yeah, and there's 4 of them.
Have it fixed.
There is a wooden chest in the corner, but you said you wanted to check Tuna Man first?
Yes.
Okay, Tuna Man does indeed have a potion. 2 potions. A potion of Hill Giant Strength and a potion of Fire Resistance.
Okay.
So we got another hill giant strength potion.
Yep.
Then why was? I could have used mine and got another. But now we
No.
have
Killed her
different
anyway.
colors.
Slow.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know, but suplexing a sea hag.
Which could have failed.
I know. I'm
Yes,
just messing. I'm just
horrendously.
messing.
Mhm.
I'm just messing. It's fine.
So whomever, okay, Norf or Dynn, whoever wants to, because the two of you are in the room, or whoever wants to, roll more perception. And you know what, Norfinas, you're good enough.
Yeah.
I will say it's good enough. Okay, so there's a
Mhm.
chest. There's a
No,
chest in the corner. Dynn, that's good enough too. I'll say you would have seen this. And near the hag's rancid-smelling bed, there is a longsword. Made of some sort of bone with a dragon kind of engraved into the handle. It has rubies on the pommel and the hilt, and more stuff that I would not tell you unless you identify it.
Does Pride have identify?
Yes.
I'm gonna assume we fucking took 10 minutes to identify as ritual.
Mhm.
Ginger.
Fuck that. I won't even bother with ritual casting.
Okay. It is a +1 longsword made out of dragon bone and dragon skin.
damn.
The sword grows warm, and the rubies glow slightly when the sword is within 120 feet of a dragon.
Is it doing that now?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh God.
what did I say about it? Was just
120 feet of a dragon.
That's still pretty close compared to where we are.
There's thick walls around you, though, and these hallways are only 10 feet wide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
9.
12 of these squares.
And the thing is, that
So-
probably also applies to half dragons.
Don't think so. It just
Mhm.
says dragons. It just says when you're within 120 feet of a dragon. The
Mhm.
dragon the sword is warm and the rubies are glowing right now.
I will
We
take.
should.
I
we
will
should
take
hold
that
on to
sword.
this. Yeah, you can hold on to that and make sure to tell us when it starts
Yeah.
if it changes anything.
Okay.
Might honestly be a good idea to just have that out at all times.
As a heads up, this is not a dragon slaying sword. It is
No.
just a long sword of +1 that tells you when dragons are near.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of happy I saved my my enlargement potion now.
Mm-hmm.
That if we're fighting a dragon, that might be the time when we might need Brekkie.
Alright, so we've got our own version of Excalibur. Good to know.
There's nothing else in the room.
There's a chest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not even gonna make you do lockpick. You could fucking roll a 2 on the dice and you'll still unlock it. Yeah, I'm not even going to.
Jesus,
the only
you
time
roll
I
a
make
3 and you get.
okay, you find big money. You find
How much money?
190 gold
Nice.
and 8 platinum.
Wow.
Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone gets 1 platinum, that's for sure.
And how about since me and Norman, who pretty much took down the Sea Hag, how about we just take the extra platinum each?
6.
That seem fair with you all?
Yeah. What's it even?
I just realized,
What?
my katana uses the same stats as a longsword, and now I have 2 longswords. I'm Leonardo.
You have 1 longsword and 1 better longsword.
Well, I mean, they both are magic.
Yeah, but the dragon one is only used for detecting dragons, though.
Well,
No,
it's
and
plus.
it's like
It's
a
also
non-
Oh,
plus
yeah, it's a
1.
+1, but
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
plus
it's
1.
class.
They're
Yeah.
both good. That's just all there is to it.
But yes, it is telling you that you are within 120 feet presently of a dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely something to end a game on.
Yeah,
Yep.
good idea.
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to allow this, and I'm going to say you guys leveled up.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Fucking yes.
This wasn't a particularly strong encounter, but I was kind of hoping you guys were going to fight at least a shambling mound in the last area,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't. And
We got
so
we,
it's like,
we got around it.
I
Which
know.
in upon itself is a better feat than
Oh,
actually
no, I gotta
beating
roll
it.
that too, don't I?
Yeah, I
Another
mean,
8.
sometimes avoiding the fight gets you plenty of
Boy.
experience too, right?
2.
Oh, right, I should roll for my health.
Oh, come on!
Damn!
No, North,
Okay.
I will allow you to re-roll that.
Thank you.
I will not allow ones.
Okay.
But Pride, how come yours is D8 plus -1?
Oh,
It's a
that's
con.
because
He's got a negative
the
con.
negative. Yeah, I've got a negative con, and then there's also.
I think I have to let that stand then. That makes sense.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's just a straight flat 2 because Jack of all trades applies to that. It seems as well. Woo! It saved me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd rolled a natural 1, I would have let you re-roll.
I think I got.
I do not.
Actually, I gotta check my stuff now.
You guys are level 6 now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Row.
Fantastic.
That means I now
as-
get good shit.
As a heads up, don't do any of this stuff yet. Your stats do not increase until you take a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Basically, I'm saying you have leveled up, but it will not count until you take a long rest. Considering it is midnight in your game,
Yeah.
do I still
Yeah,
add
makes sense.
expertise to stuff, or do I have to wait?
what do you mean by expertise?
Like the ability E changes and stuff, not just the health boosts.
Yeah, sure. It will not add any new spell slots. You have to rest for the health to go up anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So like your max will have gone up, but your health will stay the same
Right.
until
Yeah.
you take a long
Mhm.
rest.
And basically, the spell slots that we gain are otherwise just.
Spent until you
Nah.
get a long rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So I can still add the expertise to like intimidation or that sort of stuff. Yeah. Still.
Yeah, sure.
In the end, I only just get one more 3rd level spell slot.
Let's see if I,
I
get
got
anything.
5 more health, so I'm at 51 max health now.
I'm at 43
And also,
health.
I decided
Max.
to continue with the chef. Oh, sorry. I decided to continue like boosting up my chef class because get a recipe improvement.
Oh, I get counter charm and bard. Yeah, I get counter charm now.
Actually.
There you go. All the more reason that for you guys to take that long rest.
Mm,
Yeah, my
Yeah,
ability
honestly,
score
would be a
improves.
good idea.
I've got an improved ability score, so.
You know what? Okay, I'll give you guys another thing real quick. Flowers don't bloom at night.
Yeah, that's true.
That's patently false, but I mean, all right.
Most flowers, but flowers bloom at night.
There are flowers that bloom at night.
There's some flowers that even bloom like only in like the early
Mhm.
morning. There's a reason why morning glories are called morning glories.
Good point.
I mean, maybe corpse flowers don't bloom at night. Sure, it's fictional. You can
Yeah,
do whatever
well-
you want.
Cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Granted, we're underwater, but you know,
I
this
now
is a
have a
moot
plus
point
4 to
regardless.
strength. Do I get anything with samurai just to make sure?
Although this is
Good.
awesome. All of my recipes get boosts to them now. Like they have other effects. My orange cake will do 2d6 plus wisdom modifier, plus my wisdom modifier and healing now. That's awesome.
Oh, oops.
My rock lobster will do 2d8 plus wisdom modifier of poison damage now. My oh yeah, I also get to pick a new recipe too. God, I don't know what I
I
want.
get this to a chart. My luck of the draw.
Mm.
I get woes and wheels.
I just got a stat increase, I think fighters actually get more stat increases than other classes.
So, Barry, you probably the one that knows the most about expertise. Is the max it can go to is 10?
I have no idea.
Oh.
You have to look it up. Sorry.
No,
Yeah, she's more familiar with things like Pathfinder. And...
If you had a Pathfinder question or 3.5 question, I would have been all over it. But like everything that I know about my character, I'm kind of learning on the cuff
Right.
with 5e.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it's basically the same thing for me since this is my first time playing. Ever since I joined a few months ago for this thing. This is my first campaign ever, so I'm still learning D&D, even now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighters get ability score improvements at 4th, 6th, 8th, 12th. They get it at almost every 2 levels.
Nice. I'm trying to decide what kind of new recipe I want to add to my repertoire now. I have some good ones. Ghost, you got any recommendations?
Oh, this is gonna be so much more useful.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I added was the memory lane pastry. So
I would suggest the lasagna. Everyone gets dark vision.
It's basically
good-
luck of the draw. When a creature you see makes a saving throw, ability check, or attack roll that applies the ability score of card you drew, you can expend your reaction and play a card that matches the applied ability score. If you play a wheel, the creature gains advantage. If you play a woe, the creature gains disadvantage.
Actually, this could be useful.
How
about the
and
sorry.
at each long rest, I get to draw 3.
What if I actually get the
Until I
garden
play.
curry? Huh. There's a recipe I can get called garden curry that makes so that if you eat it, then you can have a telepathic link with the chef or any other creature that ate the garden curry. That could be useful, especially with Norf whenever he wants, if he heads out to find some stealth and he's close enough.
Yeah, that means you could actually talk with Breckier Bubbles.
I am going to call it a night.
Yep. Well, that's the end of the episode. Everyone, thank you for watching, and tune in next week to see what happens.
All right, we'll see you
We'll
guys.
probably find a dragon and we'll probably fucking die.
Groc didn't say a single word that entire episode.
Yeah, he did.
Did he not? Wow.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm sorry?
Because
No, he actually didn't.
Yeah, all the times that he said it, that Godzilla said anything was when he was just trying to make jokes, saying that, for attacking Dynn or Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I got one more spell to add to my entendre of
all right, say bye, everyone.
fuck.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Also, Groc is just destined to fail every single wisdom check that involves people messing with his head.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind as I make